Happiness is a very big term. It's defined as the quality or state of being happy, good fortune, pleasure, contentment, and joy. As a kid, you grew up only really knowing how to be happy. Of course, you'd have the occasional temper tantrum or hissy fit. But other than that, you didn't have to worry about anything. You weren't ever conflicted about everyday things that stressed out adults. You grew up just enjoying life all the time. You got to wear whatever you wanted without worrying about other kids judging you, and you got to roll around in the mud and have your parents sing you songs before bed. That was my life until I hit sophomore year in high school. I started going through some stuff. School sucked. Everyone got on my nerves. I was just not enjoying any of my after-school activities. I was seriously like, am I depressed? I started questioning myself and got all tied up in society's negative idea of depression. Am I really that person? That one that's always sad, has no emotion, and maybe even wants to hurt myself? When in reality, depression is a common and serious mental illness that affects how you feel, think, and act because of chemical imbalances in your brain. I was thinking of all this as if sadness was a bad thing because of the way it's perceived in society. I went down this dark hole where I would just come home, put on PJs, and watch TV till it was time for bed. I didn't care. I let my grades drop. I abandoned any motivation to do any more of my personal goals. I just accepted that I wasn't happy like the goofy, fun-loving kid I used to be. I had a talk with my mom about how whenever I came home and went to my room, I felt sad and I didn't want to do anything but watch TV and be in bed. But every time I would go out with people, I would be fine. I would laugh and have a good time. The process of letting myself say how I felt out loud made me realize I'm not depressed. And in fact, I never was. When I was alone, I was sad, but people who are actually depressed are sad all the time. It was this idea we have that the only emotion that's good for us is happiness. And if you're not happy, you're depressed. We use this term depression in such a casual way, when really it's a serious medical condition. I've learned that nobody can be happy all the time, and anyone who appears so is masking the sadness. Without some sort of contrast, happiness can't be as appreciated. It takes the bad to understand the good. Sadness is built into our emotions as a way to warn us that something is troubling us. So what if sadness doesn't exist to bring you down, but to help accentuate the other emotions of joy and happiness? I think people who feel that joy is the only emotion end up living in a world of anxiety and fear, which could lead to them hurting themselves more as a whole. Every emotion I have is there to help me with the decisions I make during my life, and each emotion works to create the collaborative personality that makes me, me. And man, am I happy to finally understand that.